I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist. Mission control, do you read me? Send me my coordinates lately. Mission control, am I drifting? Tie me to someone who will love me.
Hello again everyone, welcome back to our second session. So according to our schedule, on Thursday in the second session we are going to learn about Hangout 4. But before we go to our Hangout 4, can I ask you, what did you learn in the first session? What did you learn in the first session, huh? So in the first session you learn about Asian countries, you learn about 10 countries and the nationalities. What is the nationalities of Cambodia? The nationality of Cambodia is very good, Cambodian. What is the nationality of Thailand? The nationality of Thailand is Thai. What is the nationality of Indonesia? The nationality of Indonesia is Indonesian. What is the nationality of Malaysia? The nationality of Malaysia is Malaysian. What is the nationality of Singapore? The nationality of Singapore is Singaporean. What is the nationality of Brunei? The nationality of Brunei is Bruneian. What is the nationality of Vietnam? The nationality of Vietnam is Vietnamese. What is the nationality of Laos? The nationality of Laos is Laotian. What is the nationality of Myanmar? The nationality of Myanmar is Myanmarese. What is the nationality of Philippines? The nationality of Philippines is Filipino. So these are the 10 nationalities that we learned in the first session, and let's go to the second session, which we are going to learn about what? Hangout 4. We are still in Unit 3, shopping for a pet. So in this lesson we specifically focus on the pets, the animals. Even our listening is Express 1 or Unit 4 we learned about amazing animals. And today we are going to a reading on page 36 and page 37. So if you open your Hangout 4 student book on page 36, 37, you will see a reading which is about working animals. What does it mean, working animals? So working animals, we refer to animals that can work. They can work with people, they can help people. So what are the working animals that we are going to learn? So before we learn about the reading, so this reading is very long, right? How many paragraphs? Can you tell me how many paragraphs are there in this reading? There are 4, right? This is the first paragraph, this is the second paragraph, this is the third paragraph, and this is the fourth and last paragraph. So most of the words in this reading are a little bit difficult. So that's why in this session I am going to tell you and explain you, teach you some of the new vocabularies that you need to know before you are able to understand about this reading. So here are the vocabulary. So how many words are there? Can you count? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So there are 11 words that we are going to learn today. Some words I believe that you have known already, but most of the words I believe that you have not known. So do not worry, we are going to learn together today in the second session. So let's go to the first word. This word we read Labrador, Labrador, Labrador. The stress is on the first syllable. Labrador, Labrador, Labrador. Can you repeat after me? Labrador, Labrador. So what does mean Labrador? Labrador. So Labrador is a noun and it refers to a dog, right? So what does it mean? Labrador is a big dog that is yellow, black or brown with short hair. So Labrador is normally used to help blind people. You know blind people? blind people, it means that they cannot see. Okay, they don't have eyes, or they have eyes but they are not working, so they cannot see. So they have to use a Labrador, so that Labrador can guide them to go to somewhere. Okay, so to make sure that you understand what is Labrador, let's watch the video.
Holly's actually a very adaptable dog, and she seems to know exactly what's inside my head. I don't know how she does it, but she's just marvelous.
Okay, now you have watched the video, and I believe that you know what is Labrador and what is their jobs. Okay, so their job is to guide people, blind people, because blind people cannot see. That's why they have to use Labrador, or sometimes they use this one, retriever, retriever, retriever. Can you repeat after me? The stress is on the second syllable. Retriever, retriever, retriever. So retriever is also about a dog, a large dog with thick black or light brown fur. You know fur, right? So dogs, cats always have fur. So to make sure that you know what is retriever, retriever is very similar to Labrador. Their jobs are the same, are to guide people, blind people. So let's watch the video of retriever. Okay, so now you have watched the video of Labrador and Retriever already. These are the two dogs that guide blind people. So they walk, they use Labrador or Retriever. So you have to remember it. Let's go to the next animal. Falcon, falcon, falcon. So falcon here refers to a bird that can be trained to hunt other birds. So falcon here is a kind of powerful bird that can scare other birds, because some birds are small, are polite, are friendly, but falcon here they have power, so they can scare other animals. Okay, to make sure that you know what is falcon, let's watch the video.
At just 3 years old, weighing just over half a kilo, this male peregrine falcon is already a deadly hunter. Nothing goes unnoticed by the extraordinary eyesight of this heavenly peregrine, which takes full advantage of any open space. Birds on the wing become the object of its well-planned aerial ambushes. It usually attacks from a great height, diving vertically at vertiginous speeds. But on this occasion, it has detected a target on a perch, so it flies low and out of view, picking up speed without betraying its presence until as close as possible. With a cruising speed of over 100 kilometers an hour, any victim that senses danger and tries to escape will do so too late. A final sprint, and the pigeon is taken with no resistance.
Okay, now you have watched the video of falcon already, so I'm sure you know what is falcon. Let's go to the next word. Pigeon, pigeon, pigeon. Can you repeat that to me? Pigeon, Pigeon. So pigeon is a large gray bird that is often seen in town. So when you go to the town, when you go to the city, you always see pigeons. A large group of pigeons. They sit on the roof of the buildings, on the top of the buildings, or sometimes on the roads in the garden. And even in Cambodia, in Phnom Penh, that is the capital of Cambodia, when you go to the riverside in front of the royal palace, you will see a large group of pigeons. Okay, so falcon is a kind of powerful bird. Pigeon is not really strong. Okay, to make sure you know what is pigeon, let's watch the video.
ডিম পারছে ওইটা দেখো আর এটা কাটি দেন
Okay, now you have watched the video already. Let's go to the next word. Carriage. 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 Can you repeat after me? Carriage. 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 So what is carriage? Carriage is a kind of vehicle that has 4 wheels, and it is usually pulled by horses, but they only use it in the past. So carriage, if you watch the old movies, you will see what is carriage. So now let's watch the video to make sure that you know what is carriage.
We were just a bit late, and then finally we were finished.
Yes, finally we got there to pick up the bride.
It really is a beautiful place, but it was a bit soggy by everybody and the camera woman.
Yes, here we come. So this is our trip with the bride to the ceremony.
Down a long track.
We took it nice and steady. No need to hurry. The bride is allowed to come a bit late, isn't she?
Okay, now you know what is carriage. Let's go to the next word here. Blind. So like I told you here, blind, it means that unable to see. Blind people, it means that people who cannot see, their eyes do not work. Okay, so it's not easy to be blind, so you have to take care of your eyes. Do not look at the screen of the phone every night. Okay, it affects your eye. The brightness of the phone can damage your eye. So please take care of your eyes so that you are not going to be blind. But some people, they are very unlucky, they are very unfortunate that they were born with blind eyes. Okay, we are also lucky that we were born with good eyes, we can see. But some unlucky people, some unfortunate people, they were born with eyes closed. They were born with blind eyes. So please take care of your eyes. Let's go to the next word. This one with it, obstacle. 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 Can you repeat after me? Obstacle. 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 So what does it mean, obstacle? Obstacle is a noun. Obstacle refers to something that blocks you so that you can do something easily. So I give you one example so that you can know what is obstacle. Now you are at home and you want to go to Aeon 2 example. You really want to go there, but then the rain falls down, a big rain, a rainstorm. So that rain is your obstacle because you want to go to Aeon 2, but because of the rain stops you from going there. So the rain is your obstacle. So obstacle will refer to something that blocks you, that stops you from doing something. So your purpose, your goal, you want to go to Aeon 2. This is Aeon 2 is your goal. You want to go there. But then the rain falls down. So the rain stops you from going to Aeon 2. So the rain is the obstacle. Obstacle refers to something that blocks you or stop you from doing something. This one, I'm sure you know this word, owner. Owner will refer to someone who owns something. If I own this marker, it means that I am the owner of this marker because I own it. I am the person who buys it. So I own this marker. I am the owner of this marker. Warn. Warn. Warn refer to warn means to tell someone to be careful about something or add something. Example, tomorrow is the day that you are going to take the final exam and your parents warn you. if you don't pass your final exam, I will kick you out of my house. So your parents warn you, if you don't pass the exam, they will kick you out of the house because you are so lazy. That's why your parents say that to you. So warn, to tell someone to be careful at something, to try more, or to tell someone that there might be something bad or dangerous happen in the future. So if you don't pass the exam, you will be kicked out of the house. Let's go to, we have two more words, right? This one we read crowd, crowd, crowd. Crowd refers to a large group of people coming together. So when you go to the stadium, you know stadium, right? Olympic stadium. When there are football matches, you will see a lot of people. So that's we call crowd, because a large group of people come together. We call crowd. When you watch football before the coronavirus, there are the supporters, the fans are full of the stadium, right? So that's we call crowd, a large group of people. Let's go to the last word. I'm sure you know this word. Scare is a verb. Scare means to make a person or an animal feel frightened. So if you have a little brother or a little sister, you always scare them about ghosts. So your little brother or sister always feel frightened because they are scared of ghosts. So when you scare someone, it means that you make someone feel frightened, feel scared of something. So when I was a kid, I always scare my cousins because I am the youngest child of my family. I don't have little brother or little sister, but I have little cousin. So I always scare them, the ghost is coming, and then they cry, and then my uncles or aunts blame me. Let's read again. So these are the 11 words that we have learned so far. Let's read the first word. Labrador, 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 and then retriever, retriever, retriever. So Labrador and retriever refer to dogs that can guide blind people. Blind people always in European country or even in our country, blind people they use these two kind of dogs so that they can walk in public. So dogs will know what are the obstacles. What are the obstacles? So the dog will guide those blind people to walk in the right way. Okay, if the dog see a river, the dog will not go into the river, they will walk on the river side, okay, on the right way. So that's why blind people need Labrador or retriever. This one, falcon, falcon. So falcon refers to a bird that people can train them to hunt at the birds or to scare at the birds. And this one, pigeon. Pigeon is a kind of bird that you always see sitting on the roof of the buildings in a large group of pigeons. This one we read carriage, carriage. Carriage is only used in the past, not now, but in some countries they still use carriage, but only for tourists. Tourists refer to people who go to visit somewhere. They don't use it for work like you know, transporting something. No. This one, blind, it means the animal to see. Obstacle refers to something that blocks you or stops you from doing something or makes it difficult for you to do it. Owner refers to someone who owns something, want to tell someone that something bad, something dangerous might happen. And crowd refers to a large group of people coming together. And the last one, scare, means to make a person or an animal feel frightened. So these are the 11 words that I think that they are difficult for you to learn in the reading, but now you have learned already, you have known what do they mean already. If you have time, you can read the reading on Saturday and Sunday, because tomorrow on Friday we are not going to learn about Hangout 4, right? We are going to learn about Hangout 4 on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, not on Friday. So on Monday next week we are going to, Monday next week we are going to have quiz 2. So you have to be ready too, right? So that's all of our video today, and I hope to see you again on Friday tomorrow. Goodbye.
Spend up all my cash.